Everybody's talking about the World Cup right now. But if you're like me, keeping track of every match and every team gets overwhelming fast. What if you could build your own custom application for you and your family to follow the World Cup exactly how you want with your own features? That's exactly what you're building today, and the same workflow works for any app idea you have. And I'm gonna show you how to build it with AI for iOS and Android. It's gonna work on both. No coding experience needed. Let's get into it. The tool we're using today is AppLLM by abacus.ai. They are kindly sponsoring this video, and I'm genuinely surprised by what you can build with it. You can describe your ideas in plain English and it builds it, and it can even submit it to the App Store and Play Store. That's for the mobile app, but if you're building a website, you can deploy it as well. You can also create images, video, audio. Now here's the best part, and this is actually the best deal that I've found out there. For only $10, you get access to everything. This includes top models like Claude Opus, Codex, Nano Banana. So go ahead, create an account. The link is in the description, and let's get into it. Once you created your account, this is how AppLLM looks like. Just to give you a quick overview of what you can do here, it's not only apps, you can also schedule tasks. You can have a personal Telegram agent, morning briefing agent, Slack mentions analyzer. You can generate images, videos, speech, and they also have this supercomputer, which is a personal always-on cloud environment for your agent with storage, databases, computer and terminal access. This is really cool. But today we're building an application, so on the left, let's go ahead and create a new project, and I'm gonna name it My Cup App Video. You can share this with your organization or just for me in this case, and let's press create. I'm gonna paste a prompt which is going to specifically ask to create a mobile application. This is important because the agent can generate, like I said, SaaS, websites, images, videos, and a lot of cool stuff, but you need to be specific of what you want. So let's ask for a mobile application. It's gonna be called My Cup that lists the FIFA World Cup 2026. I only want one screen in my application with a segmented control for the past, today, and upcoming matches. And the most important part of this application is the data. We want, of course, real data in real time. We could ask the agent to try to figure that out, but I actually found this open source World Cup API. This API basically gives you the information in real time for free. So the agent is super smart. You can copy the link of this open source GitHub repo and pass it directly here. And the agent will figure out how to use the API and how to integrate it in our application. Make sure that you have selected agent here and then submit this. I personally recommend create a plan, but AppLLM, it's actually pretty smart that it's actually going to create the plan by default, and then it's going to ask me some clarifying questions for the app. Then we can answer the questions by saying, 1, I want the team names, scores, daytime, and match status. Number 2, I'm going to say yes, that's correct. Any design preferences, and this is where you get creative and ask for the UI that you want. I'm gonna ask for dark mode, but not only that. Now here's something really cool that you can do with AppLLM by abacus.ai. You can just pass the image of the UI that you want to generate. So I created this simple sketch of the application that I want to build. Let's go ahead and just drag this file here, and I'm gonna ask the model to just look at the image and create that layout in the app. It's also asking if I want specific features like refresh to update match data, notifications for upcoming matches. So this is where you actually take this further. But first of all, I would recommend to just try to keep it simple, get the app working, and then we can keep iterating. I'm gonna say no, just keep it simple for now. Just display real-time data from the API. All right, let's send that in and let the agent cook. Let's wait a moment. In the meantime, go to the App Store or Play Store on Android and download Expo Go. Expo Go is the application that we will use to test our application. And this is the one. Expo Go allows you to view and test the apps that you are developing. And after a moment, we have the first version of our application, and you can see the web version of the app here. But don't let that fool you, because this is actually a native application that you can test on your physical device. So to test this on my phone, I'm gonna bring here my iPhone, and then I'm gonna scan the QR code that you can see here. I'm gonna just open my camera directly, and then scan the QR code. This is going to open my application, and it has a logo, which is really cool. You can do the same on Android as well. Now, if we take a look side by side with my sketch, it's really good. And it has nice animations in the segmented control, which is really nice. It has a nice gradient. I can press on the items and it animates them. And I can start my favorite matches. That's really cool. But I'm not able to see the flags of the countries, right? So let's iterate. And I'm gonna use the voice input here. So you can actually just press this, allow it, and you can just start talking. So I'm gonna ask for some changes. Let me actually cancel that and do it again. The application looks great, thank you so much, but I'm not able to see the flags. Can you please fix that? We can even ask for more changes, right? Make sure that the name of the country is below the flag. All right, that's good for now. Let's submit and wait a moment. After a moment, our application now it's displaying the flags correctly and the UI looks more like my actual design. From here, it's just a matter of keep iterating. If you prefer a specific primary color, just ask for it and prompt for it. And when you are ready, you can just press the deploy button at the top right and you can deploy this for Android or iOS. Now, what I like about Android is that you can install APKs directly on your phone. So if you want, you can just build an APK. AppLLM can do that for you. Just build the APK, it will give you the artifact and pass it to your Android, or you can publish directly to the Play Store, but you will need to have a developer account and this is gonna take more time, but just go through the steps and you should be able to do it. As well, you can do it for iOS. You can build and upload it to TestFlight and then publish it for the App Store. For iOS, you need to have a developer account, which it's $100 per year, but just know that once you're ready, you can always come here, hit deploy, and put this in the App Store. This is a real application we built just by talking with AI. If you want to go deeper on building and shipping apps like this, check out my book From Idea to App Store, link below. Let me know in the comments what kind of application you're building, and thanks again to abacus.ai for sponsoring this video. Check them out, link below. See you in the next one.